going on, everybody? Welcome back to Small Couch Reviews. It's your boy Sam.
It's your boy Jovi.
Today, me and Jovi, we went to see Black Bag. It is currently out in theaters. It is from director Steven Soderbergh. And it actually has a pretty stacked cast, honestly.
Yeah.
But its main focus is Michael Fassbender, who plays a British spy named George, and Kate Blanchett, who plays a British spy named Catherine. They are married to each other in this film, and at the very beginning, the first scene you'll see, George gets intel that one of five people in his agency is a traitor. And one of the five names is Catherine, who happens to be his wife. So the movie is about him investigating, trying to figure out who this traitor is that stole sensitive intel that could have dire consequences.
Yep.
Now, I should also mention that it's very, very serious too. Like that plot could sound like it's kind of lighthearted or whatever, but it's not. It's quite serious. Has a very
like a whole city worth of people serious.
Yeah. And it's nice, it carries a kind of a dark tone. Not dark in that like it's overbearing, but just so that like there are actual consequences here. Okay. Jovi, you want to go ahead? You had something interesting that you said outside the theater, I remember. A realization you had, but you want to go ahead and start, bro?
Without saying it, like without ruining the film, because I will honestly say that I don't have any sours, but I will say my take on it was I could figure out who, the bad was in this, or who ultimately was going to come out that was planning all of this and like making all the twists and turns and setting the tone for the film. And I came to that conclusion by lots of little things that the director and the actors, the director put in, and the way the actors were acting, because they were actually acting. And it was done so well that, I was like, I can pick up on this character's personality traits and things, the way they're acting. This is not your personality already. That kind of thing. Like, this is a little off for you, and I just met you 30 minutes ago. So that being said, that is like, if you really, really pay attention, you can figure it out. If you just go and watch this just to watch it, it's really fun when the actual conclusion happens.
Yeah. So you said on something. It's crazy. I don't really have a sour in this movie. Like, that's something I can point to and be like, wow, this was bad.
Yeah.
It was perfectly timed. It was less than an hour and 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Like I said, the movie literally, like, you're just thrown in. George is talking to someone. Like, you don't know anything about these people. And he's literally just like, all right, what's the intel? Oh, one of these people is a traitor. One of them might be your wife. And then the movie takes it's a course of a week, because he has a week to figure out who the traitor is.
Yep.
And it's very, very well made. I think
well written.
Very well written. And that's the thing. Like, this is a dialogue heavy movie.
Yeah.
Even though like there's always the sense of, oh man, something could pop off in any moment. Like right after George has this, like, so the first minute is him learning what he needs to do. Right after that, we have a dinner scene, which I thought was just spectacularally done. It's him and five other people at this dinner, and they're just talking, and he proposes a game where it's like, hey, let's talk about resolutions, but we make a resolution for the person next to us.
Yeah.
And the thing about him, you can see it, like Jovi's saying, the way he acts, just the way his face moves. It's you can tell he's always analyzing. And then when he opens his mouth, he's like, yeah, I don't like liars, and you're lying. And then he'll just point out something about you that you're lying about. It was very, very well done, just to get all these different characters' personality traits. Like Jovi said, you learn what each person is like in that moment. And I thought it was really cool, man.
I thoroughly enjoyed this film. It's very hard to really talk about it without kind of ruining just they fit a lot in that short period of time.
Yeah, you said twists and turns. I agree. There's a lot. Like
Yeah.
it may start off as one thing, but there's a lot that
Yeah.
happens
And
before
it's
you get
not
to
twists and turns to be twisting just to be twists and turns.
it.
Like it is legit twists and turns when it's like, you know what? That explains why this happened, or there's shots that you're like, oh, that's why you showed me this,
Yeah,
because
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
there's like points to everything, and it's honestly, I mean, I want to give you guys more. It's real. This is hard. I want to give you more because it's like this is honestly like a very good representation of how you do a short film, and tell a
or
story.
a regular film, we should say.
Yeah, yeah,
The
yeah.
film these days are too long.
Regular, right? Yes, a regular, because movies shouldn't be as long as they've been. Uh, a regular like length film. This is how you do it, and this is how you tell a story over a week's time. And somehow, some way, we knew all of these characters, even a character that gets taken out early on. Like you're like, I feel like I know the vibe of this person.
Yeah, man. I liked it. I thought it had humor when it needed humor, even though there's not a lot of it.
Oh, but no, and it's perfect. It's perfect humor because it's real humor.
Yes.
It's
Like
very
people
adult.
getting mad at somebody and
Yeah,
you're like, yes.
yeah, it's very adult. It's very adult. It's a very adult. Like everything about this is like it's literally professionals in their field going at each other, and but also being friends. It's a
Yeah.
very, yeah, it's pretty dynamic, and that's what it's like. I don't like trying not to glaze it without, I'm not explaining anything to y'all. I feel like as a review, this is hard. It's without explaining, like really telling you the story. But
Yeah, it is, but we'll just like you said, it's short and it's about spies, and you don't want to
yes,
we don't want to tell you specific plot
I guess,
points.
yeah, I think maybe that is something that we didn't like really dig in. All of these people work like they're with an agency like this they're spies. They're damn near like their connections are with the CIA. Like these are people that, again, you would never, I wouldn't know what a conversation between someone like this would be,
Yeah,
or even one of them is a psychiatrist or a psychiatrist,
no,
psychologist,
she was a psychiatrist.
who's psychiatrist, so she can prescribe medicine.
Yeah,
So
because she was
yeah,
talking about
she was
that.
talking about medicine. Yeah, I was trying to make sure I got the right one. Yeah. So again, little details like stuff like that. She knows the brain. She knows people's personality types. She like this, like that goes even deeper. It's just not our main character. Like these characters are pretty in depth and deep.
I will say, I think that, like you just said, they were in depth and deep. I
Yeah.
think the marriage at the center of the story, like, because even in the trailers, the question is asked, like, "Yo, would you betray your marriage if it meant, like saving
Yeah.
the country?"
Yeah.
And both of them, the resounding answer is no. And I
Yeah.
really liked their marriage,
Yeah.
even when you can tell, like I remember, like when it first started in what's it, Michael Fassbender, he starts investigating. There's little things that I see happening, and I'm like, wait a minute. If Kate Blanchett is also a spy, would she really be this stupid? Like, would she really do things like this? So, that question lingers in the back of your mind, and then as the twists and turns happen, you find out what's actually going on.
Yep.
And them bouncing off of each other was a fan. Like those two, really. I mean, all the acting in this movie is fantastic, but
Right.
those two, man, like I just got Kate Blanchett. I mean, she talk about never being typecast. She could, in a superhero movie, a Marvel movie, a fantasy movie,
She can
an
do it.
action movie,
She can
drama,
do it.
comedy. She can do it all.
Yeah.
And Michael Fassbender, I mean, like, there's a reason why in like the 2010s he was like the guy.
Mhm.
And I mean, even a movie I just saw with him recently, a David Fincher film called Killer. I was just reminded how good an actor he is. Now he's been in some stinkers. Assassin's Creed and the Prometheus movies come to mind. But like
Oh,
he
those
is a great
Prometheus.
actor, and the attitude he has in this, like I don't think he ever smiles in this movie, Jovi. Not one time. Like
Yeah,
not
no,
even
like
before.
you can
Like
tell that he is very happy with the things that happen in his favor, but he doesn't show much emotion on
yeah,
his face at all. And I do like that you mentioned their marriage because their marriage is questioned the entire time.
hmm
Like, how do y'all do this? Um, how is he not out here, sleeping with other women? Like, it
yeah.
says, straight up
Like,
questioning every move,
have you
but
killed somebody for
right,
each other? Would you
yeah.
kill somebody
Would
for each
you do
other? Like,
like yeah. So that's it. I feel like I just babbled because I wasn't trying to ruin this film for y'all. Go see it. Go
no,
see
yeah,
it.
seriously, you should go see it. I will. I do think this is one. Like Joey said, it's adult. I think it is tailored for people a little older.
Yeah.
Older as in like like not like 18-year-olds or 17-year-olds.
No,
Like
I don't think they're gonna like the dialogue.
yeah,
I
that's what
don't
I'm saying.
think yeah,
Again,
I
it's
don't
very dialogue. It's
yeah,
good dialogue, but it's very dialogue heavy. There's not a lot of like
yeah,
killing or explosions or shooting
right.
or anything like
But
that.
such good
When it
dialogue that I
happens,
didn't fall asleep.
yeah. What's that
Such
again?
I said such good dialogue that I didn't fall asleep.
Yeah, no, seriously. Like I was engaged the whole time because
Yeah,
I'm like, yo, what is about to happen? What is
right,
going on? How are we going to figure this out? So I really, really, really enjoyed this film.
right,
And the fact that it is so short gives it replayability to me. So
right.
I'd go ahead. I think I would rank this channel. I'd give it like a 4.25, bro.
I was gonna go just a straight up 4.5 because I did
Okay.
I really don't have anything bad to say about it, but I also don't think it was the perfect film.
Yeah, like it's not. Yeah, it's
But,
not one. I'm like, yeah, I feel like a 5 is like, yo, you got to go see this right now.
right
This
now,
one I
like,
do think people should watch, but
yeah.
like, I don't think it was like
You know what?
perfectly.
I don't know if you need to own it on Blu-ray. How about that? Which they don't exist anymore.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, Black Bag. It is currently out in theaters, y'all. Go see it. Let us know what you think about it right down there in the comments. Um, we appreciate you guys watching. Thank you so much. And until next time, we out.
Deuces.